it's small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
A little further, a little further, a little further. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to House Connell. My name is Regina Connell. So this morning we did our very first show of West Virginia Wire Watchdog Wednesdays. I normally don't do reaction videos, but this one I definitely had to cover. So it is titled Heavy Lyft, and we're going to talk about this lawsuit that's being levied and launched against the company Lyft. If any of you are not familiar with the company Lyft, Lyft, they are kind of like an Uber, like a taxi company. They are independent contractors. And so anyway, let's get into this story. I did pull from the Officer Tatum. He did a segment on it, as well as the Hodges twins. And we need to see this. I think it's important that we look at this and that we talk about it. Like I said, I normally don't do stuff like this. It's not really my niche. So I hope I do it any kind of justice, but I felt like I really needed to weigh in on this one. No pun intended. Maybe a pun was intended. All right, let's continue on to the next one.
Tonight on The Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank DeMoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dubnak is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured.
So forgive me for having to weigh in already on this. So I don't know what that attorney is talking about. So Lyft is a for-profit service. So they're not a public service. They are for-profit service for people that can pay, right? And so we're going to dig deeper into this. I did want to make that first point. And, you know, the Officer Tatum did pose that, you know, it's a publicity stunt. I don't know what kind of publicity they would be seeking to get, but let's continue on. We're going to watch footage from the Hodges twins as well as the Officer Tatum show. And let's continue on, you guys. So I'm going to pull this footage down because that's from the actual news report. So let's head back over to Officer Tatum and let him weigh in on this. One moment. Give me just a moment. All right, let me pull a break here, and I'll be right back.
Rise and shine. It's a brand new day. Got the world on my mind. Ain't no time to play. Chasing dreams, running fast. watchdogs, always watching what they say. Eyes wide open, we're taking what's ours, breaking through the silence, aiming for the stars.
All right, guys, let's get into this.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
And you guys, we're going to listen to two separate footage. Listen to this car. This car sounds like it's on its last legs. Anyway, Lyft is not going to pay for this gentleman's car if it breaks down or whatever. And it does put wear and tear on it. They don't, pay them enough to really cover that wear and tear. So these are things to consider. And they do offer other options. If she is a rapper and she's living that life, which we're going to look at, I did Google her, so we'll pull that up on screen too. But her name is Dank Damas. I thought I had seen her on Hustle and Flow season 2, which I still haven't finished watching it yet. But let's continue on because I got to hurry this up because I've got another live to attend. We're going to be watching hearings today. So let's see what Tatum Face has to say about it.
I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
Oh my.
Dank Damas, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like,
I cannot.
It really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan.
So he's gonna have him roll back the camera. He's a greasy looking one, but I kind of wanted to. I don't want to keep saying repeat stuff since I'm trying to rush through this. But
Figured.
This wait till they show her dancing again.
Fat. And there's nothing wrong with being fat if that's what you want to do. Look,
yeah, but don't get mad at us when we call it, say what we see, speak what we see.
Alternative names. Why you get to fluff your name? You fat. It's okay to be fat if that's what you want to do. I thought it was like, listen, I thought you can't body shame. You fat. You should be proud, right? You proud,
baby.
Fat. It's a privilege for you to get Uber XL.
You should want a big mama car.
Anyway, let's go to the other clip of her with a cell phone. This is her with a cell phone.
Y'all,
she's bigger than both her attorneys. I ain't trying to be funny, but man, how you gonna?
You are trying to be funny because it is funny, you guys. So I want you to really look at this woman, and to embrace this. It's not healthy. It is not healthy at all. And I could not distinguish if her face wasn't facing forward. I'm not sure that I could distinguish her hind sides and her hind parts from her front parts. So I don't know what that speaks to you, but this is just an observation, you guys. This is not healthy. This is not healthy. All right. This is not healthy. So let's let Tatum Face finish telling us.
Sue a company. How you gonna try to sue a company and be evil to people and take their money and their livelihood and embarrass your Uber driver? That's why it's okay to make fun of you now, because you trying to be hurtful to people. You can't just be fat and nice. You got to be crooked. You gonna do that and then try to get this man in trouble because you look at this woman. I'm just saying, man, let's practical.
And not to mention what they could do as far as tanking the company, giving it a bad name, which anyone with any kind of logical common sense has got to know this is ridiculous.
At Home Depot, the ladder I got, you got to be 250 or below. They tell you, is it discriminating against somebody if they got a ladder, they got a weight limit on it. And you go by that ladder and they say, look at this weight limit. You're going to die if you climb up that ladder. You're going to come rolling down.
She be suing.
Didn't
even read the
I wouldn't even be mad at sis if she was humble.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just be humble, girl? You out here exploiting people. Roll it. I guess I thought this was cell phone footage of the incident.
What?
I cannot.
What you saying?
I cannot.
Yeah, I got more space on my
Hold on.
I cannot.
I can fit it.
Go
Lord
back.
help us
Go
all.
back to what I just saw. I'm just wondering. This is.
Prepare
I know
your-
this may be sinister, and for the Christians in here, just avoid what I'm about to say. The thought that
I am Christian.
some
You need to
man
speak on it.
is probably in her DMs right now trying to pull up is insane to me.
Say it again.
Okay?
Listen up.
Some man is probably in her DMs right now trying to pull up is insane to me. The
Right.
only reason she acting like this because somebody like it. She rapping, somebody like her rapping.
She like it.
Rolling. I don't know what they call it, dancing, rolling. Somebody like that. She got people liking on social media right now. Some of y'all need to have more confidence. She can't rap. She probably trash at rapping and she big and she don't care. Roll the clip.
What?
Nah.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you.
Right. It's Lyft, not forklift. Oh man, that's wrong. The car
Did
was
y'all
already
hear
fighting
that?
for its
It's
life. Listen to
Lyft,
the
not
engine. I know I was going to say
forklift.
that.
Let
Yeah,
me
he was ticking.
rewind that just real quick. I'll put it up on the big screen for you.
That's wrong. The car was already fighting for its life. Listen to the engine. I know I was going to say that.
Yeah, let's go back just a little bit. You got to hear this because it's hilarious.
Right. It's Lyft, not forklift. Oh man,
That's cold. That's
wrong.
cold. That's cold.
The car was already fighting for its life. Listen to the engine. I know
That
I
was the
gonna
first
say
thing
that.
I said.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
was
they
ticking. He needs some oil in that engine. I hear your pistons about to beat through your hood.
throw a
Yeah,
ride.
GoFundMe for the driver. Already has a clapped out Central, now out of job, piece of behavior. Get your own car. Yeah, Lyft drivers get like $5 a ride, and most passengers don't even tip. She weighs more than his car. When she ruins his car, who pays for the repair? Right. Why wouldn't she spend the extra money on a larger vehicle? Let's not normalize this. She's 600 pounds. I think she's 500. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, Keith.
She knew better than to try that. She can't even walk right. The Lord did not compare being overweight with being black. The audacity. Look, Lyft should sue her.
Right, for defamation.
It is up to her to tell Lyft she needs a special vehicle for her size. That's why she should have. Think about that, man. That lawyer, that's diabolical. He
It
compared
is diabolical.
being,
And you guys, I will say this: they bring this point up that if we were to board, take a flight somewhere, and we are a certain weight, they will charge us for more than one seat because of our weight. So why has nobody sued the airlines? And this Lyft driver is an independent contractor. It's not like it was a city cab service or it was a public. What is she trying to pull some kind of weird Rosa Parks kind of thing? And I challenge everyone to do their research on the Rosa Parks incident as well. All right, let's continue on, guys. This is pretty funny.
look at this. Nah, as a black woman, it's not the same. I can't control my race, but she doesn't have to be that big. Stop playing with civil rights. Exactly. My ancestors died for this. Right. Exactly. No, it's not the same as race or religion. It's the same thing as catching a flight. You have to buy 2 seats. There's no way she's really suing. Wow. Yeah. If it was a big SUV or a pickup truck to accommodate her weight, but a small car, no. What kind of car was that? Looks like maybe a Nissan Sentra, I think.
So, you guys, I do want to point out the fact that, it's propagated and perpetuated that this young lady is a rapper, right? So if she's such a big rapper, let's look at her Google. I Googled her and let's take a look and see what we see here. So this is Dank DeMoss. And, I've never heard of her until now, which now this is what she will bear. So, of course, the top story is, her suing the Lyft company. And Lyft, we're so sorry that's happening to you. I believe the day and age of lawsuit has gotten way out of control. So her Instagram is Paid Fat Queen. If you guys can see this up on the screen, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what to make of all this. Paid Fat Queen at Dank DeMoss. That's her Instagram. Oh, and she's on X too, baby. Ooh, we should check out her X account. Y'all want to check out her X account? Let's do it. Let's check it out. Let's check it out while we're into it. So while I'm bringing up the X account, I'll go ahead and play. We'll go back to Officer Tatum and let him continue giving his take on this, and we'll switch back and forth because I think these guys are hilarious. I don't always agree with what they say. The point of it is that, hey, if we are running in the same circles or whatever, we ever meet face to face and it ever comes up, we'll talk about it. If not, so be it. I do wish them all the best, and let's continue on.
What makes you think I can't sit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't sit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can sit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car? So I gotta order another Lyft.
She out of breath.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
So I retract my statement. Officer Tatum was right. The gentleman handled it very well. Whatever she was trying to project onto him, he deflected right back onto her with his choice of words. He never said, no, you're too big. He says, I've run into this problem before. She's the one who's saying it. And I mean, come on, you're stating the obvious. We all know. I mean, if you don't know, I'm not sure. Is it one of those things where the little dog thinks it's a big dog? And I'm not even sure that's the case with little dogs and big dogs. But anyway, let's let him play it out a little bit longer, and then we'll go back to Hodges twins, and then we'll take a look at her X account.
Because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Mentirosa.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Okay.
¿Cómo se llama? ¿Qué es nombre?
See, I thought y'all cared about immigrants. That man is clearly an immigrant, and
That
y'all
lady's
getting on this
shaming
case.
him.
Let me just tell you real quick why she's not going to win in court. It's just a publicity stunt for her to get on TV and do all this. She's probably going to drop it. There's no way she's going to win in court because that man never said she was too fat. He said his car was too small. He never said nothing about her weight. He said his car was the problem. She wasn't the problem. His car was the problem. That's what he said. Where on there did he say you too big to be in this car? He never said that. He said my car is too little for you. That means that you need a bigger car that better suits you because my car don't work. My car is the problem. And then let me tell you what Uber could do, but they probably won't. I mean, Lyft could do, but they probably won't because they may settle with her out of court or something just to shut her up. That's how they do it, even though they right. If I was an attorney and this was a real case, I'd say, I need to see her demonstrate. Can she get in the back of a Mercedes CLS? That's whatever model that was. Your Honor, can we see her get in the back of it? See, Your Honor, she can't.
Like $5 a ride, and most passengers don't even tip. She weighs more than its car. When she ruins his car, who pays for the repair? Right. Why wouldn't she spend the extra money on a larger vehicle? Let's not normalize this. She's 600 pounds. I think she's 500. Yeah.
Does it matter? Does it matter? Does that 100 pounds less matter?
The Lord did not compare being overweight with being black. The audacity.
Well said.
Look, Lyft should sue her. It is up to her to tell Lyft she needs a special vehicle for her size. Yeah. That's why she should have. Think about that, man. That lawyer, that's diabolical. He compared being morbidly obese to being black. Yeah. Look at this. Nah, as a black woman, it's not the same. I can't control my race, but she doesn't have to be that big. Stop playing with civil rights. Exactly. My ancestors died for this. Right. Exactly. No, it's not the same as race or religion. It's the same thing as catching a flight. You have to buy 2 seats. There's no way she's really suing. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all that is just insanity at its finest level. You guys, I never intended for this to be very long. We're going to take a looky-see at her X profile just to see what we see. And there you go, guys. Let me get this bigger and me smaller. So yeah, this is her X platform, Dank Demas. Video shoot. Okay. Secret location. Okay. Okay. I don't see many. Okay, here we go. Here's one of her. And she's licking a gun. I mean, you know what? I mean, what is this? What am I looking at right here, you guys? What is this? Come on now. And people say that we're the problem. They want to take our guns away. And I'm not sure what statement she's making here, but she's making statements any way that she can, it seems. All right, you guys, that's all I got for you today. Normally, I don't do stuff like this. I just felt the need to touch on it simply because obesity is a problem in our country, and it's not healthy. And I'm really excited about the Make America Healthy Again movement. Maybe we could start growing our own food. Maybe even, not everything has to have a price tag on it. I'd like to see more local businesses open up and all of that. So I didn't want to get into a tangent. I meant to have Mary Beth on here, but I've reached my daily limit for the day. But that's okay. We'll get the pro one of these days. You guys, I thank you for watching. If you didn't catch this morning's West Virginia Wire Watchdog Wednesday, you guys, please go back and watch it. It was really good. I had a special guest today, a J6er by the name of Paul Spiegelmeyer. He is open to, he was a fantastic interviewee. I hope I did him justice. All right, you guys, I do want to show one more profile, you guys, here in about 20 minutes. If you go over to the Shipwreck Show on Kick, in fact, that's just where I'm going to pull it up, is from Kick. You guys go over to Kick and throw in ship. And there's a Shipwreck Show. And so she's going to be going live, you guys. Oh, shit. I don't have it on the screen. Hold on. Sorry. Forgive my language. Don't strike me. Don't strike me. All right, guys. So Shipwreck Show coming in hot this morning. She's going to be covering the hearings. And you can see the community's already on fire. I'm going to say, hey, everyone. Getting ready for the show. And I can't remember which hearing she said she was doing today, but she's going to be covering both of them. I think she was going to wait and do Tulsi Gabbard's later, since they're having a couple of hearings at the same time. So anyway, see you back soon. Anyway, so Kick is actually the platform that she monetizes the most off of. You guys can subscribe to her there. You can subscribe to her over on the X platform. And she did share with us that she's able to buy jerseys and stuff for her kids, sports teams and stuff. And that's what she does with the extra money. So anyway, we can push her forward, we will. If you're on the X platform, you can just simply put in Shipwreck Show. She'll pop right on up. And you guys, thank you again for joining us this morning for Watchdog Wednesday. West Virginia Wire Watchdog Wednesdays. And we will see you next Wednesday. And then don't forget tomorrow for Bobina's Book Nook. We are diving into Chapter 9 of Hillbilly Elegy by J.D. Vance. This was just a quick slide in of addressing the weight, the ridiculous lawsuit. And those attorneys should be disbarred. If anybody should be sued, I think it should be the stupid attorneys. I mean, that girl, I don't even know what's going on with her. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name again is Regina Connell. We'll see you next time here on West Virginia Wire Watchdog Wednesdays.
Rise and shine. It's a brand new day. Got the world on my mind. Ain't no time to play. Chasing dreams, running fast, feeling no delay. We're the watchdogs, always watching what they say. Eyes wide open, we're taking what's ours. Breaking through the silence, aiming for the stars.